I'm twice the man I used to be. I'm going far. Yesterday. I'm 10 times the man I used to be. Always farting all over me, like yesterday. Farting all over me like yesterday. My wife's been good, so I'm going to make her some cookies. Just kidding, she's been horrible. I've been craving cookies all day though. Make a couple types. And that's that, my friends. That is that, huh? Like yesterday. I'm 10 times the man I used to be. Blowing wet farts all over me like yesterday. Well, I'm starting to feel a little bit more like my old self there before my accident. It's taken far too long. But, you know, the pain is lessening. Every couple weeks, you know, it's a couple. The pain is still there, but it's not. So it's not, I can sleep at night with my tincture. I'm able to get a nice rest. My inflammation is brought down as well, so it's a win-win, bro. Bring up the chat here and see who's in the chat. Who's going to be first in the chat tonight? I am going to be... Oh yes, we're supposed to change this to invite only. Half the man I used to be, blowing wet farts all over me. took those downstairs, didn't I? Even when I tried, oh, actually, I got some. I probably have enough here, so this is enough. And this. This. Okay. There's no recipe on here though. Probably just chuck it in a bowl, eh? I can use this instead of this. Make the cookies in here. Makes some sense. Yesterday. It's got the sound of my favorite song there from Australia. I come from a land down under. Love that sound. The wife's gonna know I'm making cookies now. Alright. So we've got what we need here. Still no recipe though. I'm still working off just ingredients. So it says 1 cup of rolled oats. I don't even know if these are rolled oats. I don't think they are. About 1 1/4 cups. So let's figure out how that breaks down now because it called for. So I put an extra 1/4 cup. Any of those chocolate chips down there? I'm going to make the cookies in a minute here. I'm making them right now, mixing it up. Sure, if you wouldn't mind throwing them up to me, that'd be awesome, hon. I'll make sure I get you that after you get me the Choco Rocco Chippos, yo. I'm on the live stream. Talk to me in a minute. Is everything okay, or do you need to talk to me right now? Okay. So, I've got the cane sugar. I'm going to add the cane sugar. I'm going to add vanilla. And a hair of whatever the hell this is, cinnamon. Make sure this is cinnamon, not some kind of like coriander or something. Cinnamon. On my floor, Dick I used to be. Oh, hi, I'm coming over here. Ready? Yo, let's go. Wow! And where is it?
It's right there.
Okay.
No, in there.
Oh, she needs this. Huh? Is everything okay?
Yeah,
Well, you.
Mama, wait, sorry.
Is it a good story or not really?
It's just, you know,
All right, give me a second here. Oh, my life. We're gonna fix it though. We're helping out here, and that's what we're here for, is to help out. So, I am gonna talk to you about not being a dick for a second, and then I'm gonna stop this stream. I first want to check my temps. Always check the temps on your oven. Seriously, check the temps. If you put something in 5-10 minutes ago and it looks like it's cooking a little fast, give it a little bit of a spank and slow it down a bit. You don't want it cooking too fast. That's no good. Yeah, it's telling me the oven has reached temp, that's all. There's much more time going on here. Let me just mix this. I don't even know what's really going on here. So it calls for how much of this? I tell you, you can't dick with my family. I don't like that kind. And I mean, really, if you're nice to me, I'll help your family out too. Add a little bit of vanilla to this. And now I'm going to read a little bit of ingredients here. So I added that. Okay, now we're going to use peanut butter, and I have my spatchy here. I'm going to go with my smaller spatchy. And then I think now I'm going to go with the bigger spatchy, because you shouldn't use the smaller spatchy in a huge jug, okay? Simple, easy peasy fix. Get her done. Make sure you all hit the like when you join the streams, eh? I appreciate it. Like vampires that feed off blood, I feed off like buttons. I really don't. Vegan likes, yes. I feed off vegan likes, alright? Alright, let me see what we got here. I tell you. Some people need a little bit of a tune-up sometimes. And you just gotta know who to call. Usually takes only a few minutes to straighten something out and get an apology. Because you don't want this continuing. You know, you don't want something like this or happening to your kid. You know, there's a younger kid that, whatever the scenario is. Or you don't want it continuing to happen to old people. You know, it's the same thing. So we'll fix a wagon next couple days, probably a little while. Can't always fix a wagon that's broken one day. Sometimes it takes you gotta wait for a part to come in, right? So maybe a good manager or a good boss is off and away right now, or something. Like, we'll figure it out. I'll get to the bottom. I'll hear the story. I'll listen and then I'll analyze. I'll make a phone call. I'll bait it. You know, be like, hey, how you doing? Oh, how you doing? You want to rip me off and be a dick to me too? I'm 90, bud. And then I show up and. But I ain't 90. Oh shit, sorry buddy, I'm really bad at math. What were you trying to lip me before? Remember you were lipping me? And add a little dash of this. I don't even understand how this makes anything, but let's keep reading. Wants me to put that in and that. I did that. It definitely doesn't call for this, and we're adding that, so I don't know what that means. Now we're just, it doesn't say if it like requires heat, nothing. It doesn't say like, yeah, this is one of them things. This is kind of like this. I think I'm making those, what the hell were they? A Cliff Bar. I think I'm making a Cliff Bar right now, seriously. And this doesn't even say it's a Cliff Bar, or it doesn't say granola bar or nothing. It literally says something. I'm not saying what it does say though. because it is a good thumb. I didn't use that wording for this video, but if this turns out, I'll take a picture of it, and then I'll make another video featuring this. I'll make another batch, you know. But if this tastes like hell, I don't. It's not gonna taste like hell. There's like seriously yummy ingredients in here, but let's say I'm not really keen on this recipe. I won't make it again, right? Makes sense, right? All right. Okay, so I gotta wash my hands before I can get in there with this, but it looks perfect now. It looks like what the package, what it says it's gonna turn into, so I'm stoked. It smells delicious. It says to refrigerate, which is interesting. So I'll say this is a no bake something or other we've made. I said ingredients out loud there. You wanna make a batch? I said the ingredients out loud. If you're watching at home, usually most 99% of the time you're gonna get the recipe. But you gotta be paying attention and listening. Because I ain't here. This is not school. Okay, that's one thing I just want to make clear. Like, I'm not a teacher. I like teachers and I like what they do, but I ain't getting paid. Teachers get paid good money. You're seriously, they make money to teach you things, okay? That's more than I make. All right, let's see. We're gonna have to do the old how you doing in a minute here. Ooh! We're gonna get right on this here. I don't have too much and then it's awesome and then my chick's sitting there not having any, so because she ain't getting any till I figure out what's really going on, but I gotta brush my teeth. I gotta wash my hands. I do have to brush my teeth though before I can French kiss her, she said. I have to brush my teeth. I think it's been about 5-6 hours since I brushed my teeth. What the? No. Mine. You go. Go. Unsubscribe. Go. You go away. No. Go. You go. You go now. You and you. You go. Show's over. Get the fuck out of here. Just kidding. So good. Maybe a little taste. Just kidding. Okay. I got an idea. My hands are clean, but I am not putting my hands into this gorgeous mixture. But what I will do so now if I get into this, you know, to making these bars, OMG, look at this. And this has no problem at all sticking together. It is such a gooey, it's not too sticky though, but I'll show you a little trick. For something like this, what you're gonna wanna do, this is a friggin', look at the granola bar sheen on this. It tastes better than any. Remember when you were a kid and you'd just smoke a box of granola bars in a minute. Here in Winnipeg, we probably smoked 2-3 boxes of granola bars before the day was over. You know, your mom would come home, working a double shift. Your mom comes home, your dad's a goof, drunk again. probably doing stuff with a married woman or a hooker, you know. And your mom worked all night, you know, and she's like, oh, I'd like a granola bar. And you're like, holy, how do you tell your mom you ate 4 boxes of granola bars today while she worked a double shift? Like, Ma, I really love you. You work really hard. But I ate everything in the house today while you were gone. It's not funny. I mean, I just eat. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I eat a lot, man. I eat all the bananas. I eat the whole. I remember I used to get, not like a lot, just like, you know, like, who eats like 19 bananas? You know, you come out with like back in the 80s, you came out with a bundle of bananas. It was like you needed a wheelbarrow to get it to your car. They didn't even ask you if you needed hand carry out. They just were like, oh, dude, 2-3 dudes on this, grab the bananas, grab them on that side, they're sliding off. Now it's like you get a pack of bananas, you can fit it in your pocket with skinny jeans. All right, y'all. You just take this, chop in the freezer, you know, 10-15 minutes, and she's golden. And so now, like, that's a cane sugar. The bottom of the cane sugar bag, it's empty, and this is secret ingredient in this batch. What? I'm not saying too much more. There's olive oil in there too, some real Mexican vanilla, about 1.5 cups peanut butter. We used real fancy molasses from cane sugar. Like vegan Chip-Its, that was basically the recipe. Oh, and the oats are the ancient grain oats. You can get them at the store. There's the recipe. So, I mean, if you stick around the end of the video, sometimes you'll always get the recipe. Sometimes I'll tell you, go in a big day, but tonight, I'm feeling like we should get healthier together. Let's start. 1 granola bar at a time. Cheers, everybody. I hope you have a good night. Another quick tip here. So you're not big on timers. Use the timer at the end or midway, just so it doesn't burn. If you're really good, you'll go and sit down for 10 or 15. Well, that finishes. And I'm really that good. I'm not saying go sit down. Like, if you got shit to do, go get your shit done. But I'm going to go sit down for a minute. I don't even know what time it is. My wife's screwing me around. It's 7:09. You guys got a minute? I'll see you on the next one. I'm going to set the timer for, take another peek. You can give these a slight little turn and a roll. Put some really nice vegan spring rolls in the oven. Some onion rings and some French fries. I'll give all these onion rings a flip here. They are smoking hot. I'm going to use a fork. And we're going to have another bite of this. Who wants a bite of this? Oh yeah, baby. Alright, y'all. 7:10. You know what I gotta do. Peace. I'll catch you on the next one, eh? Fuck, I'm sexy, eh? Just look on to me. Look on to me as I literally look right on to you. Deadlock me in the eye. And watch, I won't budge. I don't care how gorgeous you look naked. Watch this, I won't budge. I've seen it all, too. Just so we're clear, I've seen it all. Like, I've seen it all. It's really good, dude. I loved every minute. I loved it.